Marc Allen is a Providence-based high-end men's fashion clothier and luxury store. A custom Marc Allen suit is one of a kind, along with the fabric and fashions that come with it from Europe. How Marc Allen Streisand became a brand name wasn't only perseverance and a dream, it was failure and rejection, which came in high school, and a girl named Mary.
I've been doing this for 32 years now, and I love it.
A visit to Marc Allen's South Main Street luxury lifestyle store in Providence.
Every shoe is made 100% by hand. There is no machine work on it whatsoever. So every little stitch that you see on here is 100% done by hand.
Is like diving into an ocean of the finest men's clothing.
Well, you feel this flannel. I mean, it's like nothing you've ever
the
felt.
material, I told you, it's amazing.
But everything here, the finest buttons, they're mother of pearl buttons, they're real shell.
Yeah, you can just feel that that's, great quality.
A sea of the finest fabric, unique brands from Europe and close by.
This is a local company.
Really?
Okay, this is a company called Frank Clegg, and they're out of Fall River. And they make amazing stuff.
Mingled with his signature brand.
None of our clothing has labels on it. So you're not going to see a big Ralph Lauren logo or a Balenciaga or something.
Marc Allen.
You're not going to see a big Marc Allen.
Thank
I don't think
God.
anybody wants that anyway.
I don't want it.
We had this made in Naples, Italy. And this is exclusively for us.
In this material, it's just, you could sleep in this. It's amazing.
Correct.
His shop, the old cable car theater. The tracks are still embedded.
This is not the need store. You don't need anything in here, nothing. You don't need a bag, you don't need a sweater from us. You can go get a sweater somewhere else. If you want something special in your life, this is what you want to have.
Now the show at the old movie house is high-end fashion. Clothes and designs you won't find anywhere else.
You put me in a Marc Allen suit.
Yeah.
I'm looking at $2,500?
Yeah, I mean, our suits start around $2,500.
And he doesn't apologize for it. A full bar, top shelf, a hangout spot where all are welcome and where Marc gets to know his clients.
They come in here because of the camaraderie.
His passion for fashion, contagious.
If I'm going to dress you, I need to know a little bit about you.
Right.
I can just put you in a suit and off you go. And still to this day, the crux of everything I do when I design or make an outfit for somebody is how can I help their life be what they want it to be.
Marc Allen Streisand, his full name.
I went to a very large high school in New Jersey. I was literally the smallest kid in school.
His track started when he was in high school. His first dream
I'm going to be the next Yankee.
didn't measure up.
And that dream ended quickly.
Baseball and bat to needle and thread, and all because of Mary.
And, you go to the parties with all the bigger guys, the seniors, they're all your size, and, here I am, this little munchkin of a guy. And I asked a girl out, this girl named Mary, and I'll never forget it because it's like a lightning bolt. She goes, "Oh my God, you're so cute." And I was devastated.
His parents divorced, his mom an interior designer.
She said, "You have to learn how to dress bigger, and I'll take you shopping and teach you how to do that kind of stuff." And I saw the difference that it made.
A new dream was born. Hard work, long hours, and sweat included. Learning from the best of tailors and designers in New York.
So I knew a man by the name of Briggs Doherty who owned Briggs Providence. His family owned a menswear business here in town, a very iconic company.
Briggs urged Marc to leave the traffic jam of New York and come home to Providence. He and his wife packed up their then young kids, moved here, and rented the shop.
So for the first 9 months, I worked about 100 hours a week.
A man on his own with the support of his wife and his mom, who he moved to Rhode Island a few years back. And a belief that a suit can make a man.
Is there something about you that if you didn't have the clothes on, that you wouldn't feel good about yourself?
It's a good question. That's a lot harder than I expected you to ask me. I think that when everything's stripped away, you have to look in the mirror and say, I like who I am. I'm a good person.
The old trolley tracks in his shop, synonymous with his path here. 20 years later, he owns both buildings and has a United Nations team of tailors.
Still exciting for me. I still love coming to work every single day.
Oh, and what about Mary? Well, they actually met at a high school reunion a few years ago.
Mary, who's probably 5'2", and I'm 6 inches taller than her, I said, you changed my life. And she was so upset. And then I said, no, don't be upset. It's great. You helped chart the course of my life. And you literally changed my life for the better.
Incredible, right? It just so turns out that today is his 20th anniversary of doing business in Providence. You know, Marc also does a lot to raise money for charities, and he donates a lot of clothing and a lot of the fabric to those in need. If you're ever on the east side of Providence and go by his shop, don't be intimidated. Go in and say hello. And if he does make you feel intimidated, tell him that I sent you.